Okay, back at it again. Scarlet is over here. I'm gonna start the story where where I left off.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
This is kind of like a stealth mission, huh? Okay. Did I get the DLC ones? Because I bought it recently. No, it doesn't show up here. Oh, there we go. These things are powerful, holy crap. Fishbed, Raven. XFA versus Raven. Shield 2028 24 UAV. I tried a Raven. This is overpowered though. Laser, huh? Anti-surface, but not just space spec laser. Huh. Laser. What parts do you have? Missiles at 150, 2 flares. A UAV. That's cool. Alright.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
I think it's so freaking cool. Let's see how broken this aircraft is. I'm pretty sure it would be. If he has lasers, I mean.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution. Pull up.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Of course, it has to be rainy. Oh, just have to yell off.
Entering clouds.
So every mission I'm gonna try different DLC points, see how they are.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Situation normal. Not excited.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
I'm not going straight where the sea is.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Going home.
It's good to know.
And I'm one of them.
Wow. The rain hitting the plants, that's actually pretty cool.
Titan to launch. Status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
Mage 2's in the clouds.
Are we under attack? No change.
Wait, what? I need to go back.
Situation report. Something's happening. Nothing to report here. Everything's quiet.
Oops, wrong way. I see the space elevator.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Will do.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
What's happening? Give us orders. Increasing alert. Watching radar.
is it? Oh, come on.
We're on high alert. Send up interceptors on the double. We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
Oh, okay, I almost crashed her.
Do we have bandits? Tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert.
The enemy seems very angsty.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
This will be a long mission, isn't it?
Order an increased alert. Confirm the situation. Situation normal. Nothing here. Entering clouds. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. 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 Caution.
AA gun down.
Missile. Missile.
H2, target destroyed.
Missile.
H2, missile!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger,
And-
sorry about the wait.
Missile.
Cavalry's here.
Missile.
Column Squadron.
Missile.
Trigger jumped through the
Missile.
fire. Now it's our turn.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile. Missile.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
Missile.
H2, target down.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Caution.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ? Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Missile.
H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
You know that laser thing, the focus laser?
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Missile.
H2, H2, missile launch. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. Unable to win sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing up the air, going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Alright.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
What I feel like this is not gonna go well.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
Will do.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Cardwell will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container! They have a lock on you, shake 'em!
Missile.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
The laser thing is freaking.
Fox 2.
Looks like Mage 2 destroyed the
Missile.
target.
Missile.
Ambush!
Missile.
Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Jesus, laser guns are so OP.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? UAV down.
Great! They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermal barracks! Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
Fox 2, Fox 2! All of them. This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I will get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. UAV
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
Missile.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Missile.
You found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
Star warning.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
It'll do. 3 remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Enemy has a lock on you. Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with. Lock acquired. Direct hit. Target down.
Locked. In gun range.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
1 remaining.
This is Golem 3. Bandit on my 6. I can't get away.
Caution.
Fox 2.
Caution.
Target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Caution.
Missile.
Hostile has a radar lock.
Missile.
Okay. Jeez, one shot.
All
with laser.
UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft, former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harling wants to extend his
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
I've got you now. Firing.
Roger. Sending UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fight.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Cargo Squadron, stand by for my orders.
You have all the glory.
What about the lighthouse? I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Missile away.
Gargoyle, it's time.
Enemy
Attention,
UAV
Gargoyle
down.
Squadron, babble!
3 minutes remain.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
There's so many. Oh.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was stored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. He's mine. He's not getting away. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
They're after me.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air?
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board.
Why isn't he leaving?
Mother Goose 1, respond.
Trying to fly through. Suicide.
Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, Turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
Nickel.
Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Wait, what?
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest.
What?
UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake. Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Sure, wait a minute.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
Oh, come on. That's BS. I was the only one protecting the freaking helicopter there. Oh well.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry.
That's
There will
BS.
most probably be a court-martial.
That is BS. Got an A and the got one more new nicknames. What? Killer of President? That's not a good nickname. No, 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 I didn't want to try it. No, I didn't want to try it. Hang on, let me just... Can I don't want to try this one. This one's just... takes too long. The laser thing is good. It's just like it's really hard to target with the charge laser. I'd prefer it if it's a. I'll go silent for a bit.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
So Trigger got put where the where that woman was. That's interesting. It all comes together.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info.
This is
the new guy was found by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Osean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit.
Huh?
It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes.
Oh, fuck you.
A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy.
So
this will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many will lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can have...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
I mean, I can down them. So, Trigger went from some high-ranking office person to like being court-martialed and to like thrown to like a squadron that's just like for you know, to bamboozle people. That's about it. That's kind of sad. Okay, I've tried. Raven. Morgan. Pulse. I really like the pulse though. This gun. Bomber plane. You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try Raven again. I'm gonna try this one here. Air to lock missile. 22.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Okay. 444. See the disrupt the enemy in the air above the base. I mean, I could probably down them because I have a DLC plane, but sure. I'm gonna go up to like 6 mission. Maybe 7 mission.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
Go to
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Wait, my weapon's disabled?
Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass.
Warning.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Nickel.
This is Bandor. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance.
Nickel.
The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
I really want to just keep this
One more
going.
thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
23, this is Squall 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us.
So the Rojin execution.
Get into formation.
You like what you see, Trigger? You want to fly like me? I can teach you a few things back at base. You can try to hide it with fancy words, but we know you're just a coward, Count.
There's a juicy target.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Nickel.
Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Nickel.
Shall I order them to shoot down
They're gonna get the karma.
Nickel.
Commander,
I could see
Commander
it
McKenzie?
from the onion rings.
Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Nickel.
I'm done by now after rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill? Tell us after this starts. This is the penal unit. Count's going forward. I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All
Sure about
aircraft
that.
support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tone? I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. It's my blood. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Look on me. These are numbers to maintain speed loading on the base. They evaded. Continuing attack.
Nickel.
Fox 2.
Nickel.
Fox 2.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Get off my tail.
Bandit on my tail. Now get quiet again. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Let's go. Where the hell are we out of here? We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're in front of us, too. We're easy pickings now.
Nickel. Star warning.
We were supposed to be done before the
Star
bombers
warning.
even arrived.
sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Focus on destroying the target.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Putting in another go.
So then we get up on
Get
top.
off of me!
I got all dressed up for nothing.
Nickel.
Hey, let him rock. Begin the attack. Move!
Nickel.
Oh, yeah!
Nickel.
Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Nickel.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Nickel. Nickel.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Yeah, add this one to my search.
Stall one.
In position behind bandits.
Nickel. Nickel.
Hostiles have a lock.
Nickel.
Your ass is mine. Die.
Nickel. Nickel.
Missile fire. Evading.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Bear 9 behind the
Shoot you all down if I wanted to.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
So I have the squadron leader. NPC.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Drop your payload and maintain balance. You can bail out after that.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Wilco, Man McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger again!
Like that. Going fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Nickel.
There's another friendly. They're coming around with their guns.
Bet he killed Harling with his guns, too.
We've never had so many casualties.
4 targets remaining. Targets remaining.
Nickel.
Flipping around. Escort. We're out of time.
Nickel.
Friendly aircraft lost.
Targets remaining.
Shit, I missed. Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the papier-mâché strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served. me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. All targets confirmed eliminated.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
That was easy.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Betting for that Scott to die.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission.
Is that bad? Maybe. Maybe. So. That was fun, actually. It played better on the my PC than on the PS1.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Saved your life. And that's how you think me. Alright then.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji.
That's a long-ass name.
When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem.
Not princess herself.
She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Mission 6, long day.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest.
It's a fun thing to say.
And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs.
Okay.
However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it.
Okay.
Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
How about now? I could easily just take out the enemies myself. This is the type. I'll be the type to just disobey orders. That's cool. The news aircraft tree here. This is how one people. So it doesn't unlock backwards, it does. I have to unlock this through this. Okay. Ground with defense plus. Let's try a different plane. Let's try this aircraft.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Something different. Still doesn't have pulse weapons though.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
I love this railgun.
Damn, missed again.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Caution. Pull up.
Locked.
Caution. Caution.
Attacking from behind my target.
Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile. 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 Stall warning.
Ooh, that almost hit me.
Missile.
Good.
Missile.
Watch your tail.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
What do you mean the interceptors haven't been requested?
A bomber is taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Fox 2. Attacking from behind my target.
All enemy bombers destroyed. That should put a wrench in their plans.
We can sleep in for once.
Firing railgun. Vehicle down.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. No way!
Spare 15 missile away.
Trigger disrupt one!
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Attacking.
I'm not sure if I should take that as a compliment, but yeah, I think so.
Targeting gun range. Fire. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going after the planes instead.
Sure keep bringing a shot. Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
Okay, I'm gonna say the railgun is much more effective than the laser.
Locked on bandit. Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Spare 15 firing railgun. Locked.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Missile. Missile.
I wasn't trying to shoot nobody in the back. He just ran away.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Missile. Stall warning.
This
Stall
bastard
warning.
wants a piece of
Stall
me.
warning.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
I'll dodge that. No sweat.
Pull up.
base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Garcia has one. Says where and when Conquest will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever gets the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Vandog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile away.
It's not like, you know, I'm gambling with my life out here.
What's your thing? I don't need more work.
I kind of missed the pulse weapons.
Firing railgun. Spare 15 locked.
Spare 15 has destroyed a target.
So it is easy.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Enemy has a lock.
AA gun down.
The end is
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Ow!
Are you freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer?
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
What? Aircraft? Oh, UAVs. Perfect.
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? What about them on the news?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns.
That lying son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
Spare 15 lags the target.
Spare 15, missile away.
What? I keep missing that 10.
I'm finally finding my crew.
Caution.
5 minutes remaining.
Caution. 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 Pull up.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
Locked on target.
I have to deal with these guys now.
They've got a lock. No way.
Spare 15 firing railgun.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Targeting gun range. Fire. Spare 15 launching missile.
It's Gotta be radio controlled or something.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit! I'm hit! My aircraft!
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
Stall warning.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Stall warning. Missile. Missile.
Just missed this a little bit.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep napping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
We're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. 7 down, that's more than an ace.
Missile. Missile.
Want some? Come on.
Missile.
These guys are annoying. Okay, I'm gonna stop targeting that guy at full speed. Oh my god, these guys are fast.
Missile. 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 Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts
Stall
down.
warning. Stall warning.
Got him.
They're still at it!
Where's the rest of them? So we lost one of them. We sure do lose a lot of people in this game.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
I can't get close enough to try.
Bandits in the tunnel! They're taking off from inside! The tunnel? You've gotta be kidding.
Tunnel.
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
That wasn't a good joke, but okay.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Seriously? Oh, can I punch this guy out, please? Ah, no respect, man. No respect. 182 though. That's not bad. First try medal. Okay, I'll be right back. I want to check something. Anyone streaming and how much? So no one else is streaming. Okay, I could do this, I guess.
Ta-da! People?
Okay, let's see. For an hour, okay. I'll do one more mission, and that's it, I guess. I'll do one more mission. Yep, one more mission. Next mission. First contact.
You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
I don't like this guy. I know he's doing a great job for not being liked at all. How much MSRP do I have? Oh, I have about 182. So I could buy a plane. Nah. Oh. Start the mission. Nosferatu. skies and air vessels. Aircraft lock-ons. Cousin interference. ECM. Spell shading. I might need that one though.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
So nothing special, no railgun, no laser. It's just like the multiple target air-to-air missiles. That's about it. It has a shield, a deflector shield too, for both of those planes.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Ow.
Understood.
Principal, Romeo clouds above. This is a joke. It has to be.
I want to send the Rusians to hell. I'll surely join them.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. That's working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Caution. Pull up.
Visibility low.
Missile.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Missile.
Is that next?
Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Oh, come on.
Missile.
You'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig.
Caution.
Don't get in my way.
Missile.
Spare 15, missile.
Missile.
Ow.
Spare 15 in your head.
Pull up.
Oh shit, I couldn't dodge that at all. I have cliffs around my side.
Caution.
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rock.
Missile.
It's blowing me off course.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Jesus. I
Missile.
don't like this mission.
Missile.
locked.
Looks an awful lot like Erusea is getting prepared for an all-out war to me.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Move on to the next target. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusea? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Careful. Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude. Hey, gun down.
Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2.
Radar's working. We're under attack.
Ah, shit.
Don't wait for interceptors. Use missiles.
Missile.
Spare 15, missile.
I know.
Destruction of target facility confirmed. The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
I've never flown this close to a mountain.
Jesus, the wind.
Spare 15, locked.
Caution.
The wind! I can't fly straight!
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
Target was not hit. Fox 2. Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Break! Missile inbound!
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
They're flying between the columns!
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
Those aren't the
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
lightning effects.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you.
Missile.
I can't get into one shield. Right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds! Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Break it off. Man dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming! Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers! Missile!
Spare 15 launching missile.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it! Wiseman 4 Corps Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
Look after the survivors.
Roger.
4 to go.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're being fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop it!
Missile, don't let it
UAV destroyed.
Cyclops 4, hostile behind you.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Shake that enemy!
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Missile inbound. Drinking.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. Cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
Spare 15 locked on.
Cyclops 2, missile fired at you!
Cyclops 3 is taking fire. We're not gonna last much longer unless you support us properly. Got it. Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bad dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh.
Damn it, I lost too much speed.
Are you bastards flying just to waste fuel?
Go to hell.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you. Understood.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Spare 15 locked on.
Cyclops 1, missile!
The lightning effect is pretty
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it.
Wait, what?
He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
What? Oh.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Who the hell are you?
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
This is the boss battles.
Why some 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Damn cowards failing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Sol 2, Sol 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that. Missile hit.
Is he down?
No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Spare 15 locked on.
This AI. This
Locked on,
AI.
bandit.
I have to gun him down, don't I? Oh shit. Not in the storm. Let's that shit.
Spare 15 launching missile. Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Missed.
Someone, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
System failure. Alert.
Come on.
System failure.
Someone, moving to assist. Doing your jobs and I'll do mine.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Wiseman, you see that color? Looks fine.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane. So 2, this is Sol 1. So 2 here, what's up? Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
You don't have to tell me that.
The guy's a goddamn flying wizard. Dodged again. Interesting. 3 white lines. Do they signify something?
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Jesus.
Wiseman, you don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here. Understood.
This guy's hella good.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
You son of a...
That's what it is. This may end sooner than I thought. Someone, I can't see you in the clouds. Focus on your own job, Seymour. Shaking bandit.
Fox 3.
Will not go down like this.
Look after your craft. One mistake and you're a goner. Spare 15 locked on. Target was not hit.
Someone, this is Su-2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Su-1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
God. Good showing him down.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
That was actually tough.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear? The biggest dumbass in the unit. Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves. I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it. Appreciate the help. Will we be at the base? I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Cool. So one of the veterans actually...
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up now.
These guys are really great for a confidence boost, you know?
3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Oh, shut up. I know what to do.
Bank right.
I mean left?
Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
That should do.
Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
Alrighty.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron.
All right.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them.
You lying
I've spent
bastards.
enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Oh, nice, 309 MRP. Get more and more. Alright, I'll end the gameplay here. I don't know if that was a boss battle. That really felt like a boss battle. That was one of the most toughest dog fights I've ever had. With I've been playing Ace Combat since the very first Ace Combat. Like my favorite one is like the one with the raspberries. I think Ace Combat 5 was it? Don't quote me on that, but yeah, that's one of the funnest, most fun dog fights I ever had. Very tough, and if I wouldn't have that DLC playing, I think I would have gotten shot down earlier, maybe. I don't know. And the multiple targeting missiles really didn't do anything. The one thing that would have done better if I chose the other plane with the railgun, I would have shot him down with the railgun. Most definitely. Or the laser would have done that as well, but you need much more accuracy with the laser. Lasers would be like for stationary target or bigger targets like the Arsenal Bird. That would be nice to take out the Arsenal Bird with the strongest plane in the game. Yeah, just laser them all down, and yeah, it's just gonna take like 3-4 shots from the Arsenal Bird most likely. But yeah, I haven't tried the missile deflecting specialty. I think it's like a shield they put out. Maybe I should try that next time. But yeah, that's it for this recording, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And yeah, see you next recording or stream like whenever comes first, I guess.